the divine. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness and peace. Thank you, Professor Radha Ravichandran ma'am, for conducting Divine State Meditation today. Dear Sky Meditators, once again, I am very happy to welcome all of you to this spiritual session in English organized by the World Community Service Center IT team. Our Guru always emphasized that respect for women in every role she plays, be it as a mother, sister, daughter, wife, or a friend, is one of the primary responsibility of every human. Our Guru even replaced the word responsibility with fundamental requirement of every human being. Women are the real architects of the society, and together with their support, a new world where everlasting peace dwells can be built with wiser hands. To explain this in more detail, we have Professor M.K. Janaki Raman sir from Chennai with us today. Professor Janaki Raman sir started his service with WCSC from 2002 onwards, and he has been rendering his divine service for the past 18 years. Initially, he was the coordinator for Sky Oman chapter, and now sir is our chief advisor for projects in the World Community Service Center. He is a psychologist and family counselor. In the last 20 years, thousands of families have been counseled by him. Sir conducts classes at the Temple of Consciousness in Aliyar and actively involved in village service projects, visiting all adopted villages and improves the quality of family life in those villages. Professor also visits schools and colleges to motivate and empower our youngsters. Sir is now serving as the backbone for the online foundation course by rendering technical and necessary support. Sir also conducts Sky program for children and youth in English organized by the Vision for Wisdom Aliyar. We have such an eminent professor with us tonight. I now request our Professor M.K. Janaki Raman sir to deliver his speech on the topic Greatness of Women. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ramesh. வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வளமுடன். Be blessed by the divine. It's an honor and privilege to be part of this wonderful evening program and just sharing my thoughts on this wonderful topic of greatness of women. We are all Vedatrians. We have a special link to women because our master Vedatri Maharishi always held women in a different plane. For him, women are role models. They are people who deserve a different place in our walks of life, in all walks of life. So today we are going to just share some thoughts which our Maharishi talked about. I'll share a small presentation on what women are today and what kind of a position they deserve to be in. Maharishi always said that women are not equal, they are not inferior, they are not superior, but they are special. When our Mahan gives such a space as children of Vedatri Maharishi, I think we should definitely hold our women in a different, high esteem and ensure that they are given the right space. Women have a unique place in history. You can see, we have seen all warriors, people who have achieved big things in life, and they also have a unique place in biology and the chemistry of our families. The body constituency is different. The chemistry, the kind of tender people they are, very delicate they are. The chemistry shows they are different. And in our families, they have a very unique position. They are the spine of our family, I would say. And today they play multiple roles, and what kinds of problems they face because of that. As a mother, they go through the pregnancy and related issues. They brought us into the world with a lot of pain and suffering, but they took it in a very right esteem and they went about the job in a very happy manner. And as a wife, a woman came into our life. The sacrifice she did, starting from the day she stepped out of her mother's place. And let us take a daughter. Today, in many of the homes, the daughter is not given the same place as son does. The son provides, is provided. Son gets a better place. For example, let us take a son going to school. The parents are allowing him to do anything that he wants. He can go for a tour, excursion, picnic, or he can go and do whatever. But a lady, a girl, a daughter, okay, she should be careful here, be careful there, don't go here, don't talk to this person, don't talk to the person. So the day one, she was always fed with a lot of fear in her mind. So the fear was the food given to her from day one, and this is the way she was treated. Then she becomes a daughter-in-law in a house. Many other places we see, she just treated as a servant maid. And she goes to office, she studies, schools, colleges, and the workplace. Wherever they are, the controls and the treatment provided to her is different. For a male colleague and a female colleague, there are a lot of difference. Then she becomes a mother-in-law, where her own brother, the daughter-in-law, I mean, it's a very unique relationship, but we are going to see, okay, how that happens actually. And over a period of time, she gets aged. The grandmother, today we see grandmothers, many grandmothers are managing children. They are the unpaid maids in many houses. I see a lot of grandmothers in outside India, abroad. The daughters and the sons, they want the mothers to come and take care of the children while they both go to the office. How nature treats a woman. Women has been given the honor of childbearing because nature knows who's the right person. And if you take the human body, there are millions and millions of cells. The biggest cell in the human body is the female egg. Every cell is different. Every cell has their own function. But the biggest cell in the human body is the female egg. And fortunately or unfortunately, the smallest cell in the human body is also the male sperm. See, actually, I don't know why God made like this. Possibly because one day a man should not claim that he contributed in a big way to the childbearing. So here also, nature took care that she contributes in the biggest way by ensuring that her egg is the biggest and the man's sperm is the smallest of all cells in the body. And 50% of the population is male and the balance is female. And every human being in this world, male or female, the blood that goes in their body came from a female. Traditionally, how women were, sati practice. Those days, when a man dies, the women are also supposed to go on the pyre and immolate themselves. When Maharishi was long back, when Maharishi was in Delhi once, a group of people went to Maharishi and asked him to support this practice of sati. They gave a memorandum and wanted Swamiji to sign that. Swamiji went through the whole memorandum and said, yes, very good. I'll sign this, but one small condition. You also add that if a lady dies in the house, the man will go on the pyre along with the wife. They were taken aback. They moved off from that place. There are many saints we see. When a person gets sainthood, suppose a father comes in the front of the saint, the father has to prostrate and take the blessings of the saint. But if the mother comes in front of the saint has to prostrate in front of the mother and take the blessings of the mother. You all know there are 63 Nayanmas in our epic, and only the Karaikal Ammayar, who is a lady, okay, she is, if you see the postures, only she is provided the seating posture, whereas everybody is standing. And providing tattam, daughter is given into a boy's family as adoption. okay, in a marriage, during a marriage. Swamiji is very against it. Because those days, women used to be in the parents' house for 3 months, then the in-laws place for 3 months, because there was no guarantee that she'll come back. To ensure that she comes back and stays with the in-laws family, she was given adoption. But Swamiji was much against that. And we do puja for our deceased relatives, parents, grandparents. When you do, they call it pindam. You know, when you do this pindam in, say, Kashi or whichever place we go and do it, we keep 72 pindam, 72 portion of food. Out of 72 portion, 36 portion is given for your mother. Only the balance 36 is divided between father, grandparents, and everybody else. The kind of position our traditional practices were provided for the women. How are they in today's world? Exceedingly talented. They know what they are capable of. Today they are in every field that is possible, whether it is driving, whether it is piloting a plane, whether it is going to the moon, you name anything, they are there in every field. And they have the capacity and capability to do anything. And today women travel all over the world, sometimes alone, most of the time alone nowadays. And they are in senior positions in corporate organizations. Their managerial skills and administrative skills are beautiful. And they are in a position to handle any situation and jobs given to them. How are they treated? But women are treated just as if they want just, they're satisfied to lust, the man's greed, sexual pleasure. And she's like a working machine at home, in the office. She's dumped with all kinds of work. And she also becomes, in many families nowadays, she's also made to work. And she works happily, but she's treated like a machine, an appliance, bringing money home. And many children don't treat the mother properly. Like a maid, they treat the children. The mother. And in many other families, she's subservient to the husband. She's just absolutely a person who just was dictated by the husband and just listens to what he says. What do they require? What do the women want? Money? Jewels? Property? Not at all. They want loving words, compassion, understanding, hug and a kiss. Just an opportunity to use their talents. Today, women are very much talented. They want the husband, the in-laws, the parents to give an opportunity to use the potential they have. And today, a working woman has a lot of responsibilities in home, back in office, and in society. She wants the husband or the people at home to share a portion of her responsibilities. That's what she wants. She's not after the money. She's not after the jewels. Women in society, how are they? See, today life is a combined effort of men and women. But women are always considered inferior. She's not given the right place in society. There's got to be removed from society. Then only things will become better. Parenting. Comes to parenting. The intelligent child, because every parent wants the child to be intelligent, smart, beautiful, capable, all that is fine. But the child has to be like this. What should be the mother and father? Many times we don't understand. I asked, as a psychologist, I asked a lot of people, at what age you think your child knows all that is happening at home? Actually, the answer is, the child is 4 months pregnant in the mother's womb. That stage onwards, the child knows what is happening at home, what is happening around her. Mother is happy. Mother is doing very well. Mother is enjoying. She's singing. She's dancing. Okay, the child will be happy and the child will grow very well. What happens here is, when the mother is happy, the happy hormones secrete in the body. But suppose she goes through difficult times, the husband and wife, the issues are there. The body secretes negative enzymes. It spoils the growth of the fetus in the mother's body. So, whatever is the situation, if the child has got to be good, okay, the mother has to be taken care of. And this is the responsibility of the entire family, not just the mother alone. the father, the people in the house, the in-laws, whoever is there, okay, and definitely any disparity in the family, whether it is economic, many times you see the pregnant mothers are not even given proper food. I come across many cases like that. They're not given privacy sometimes, disparities in socially, okay, and they will definitely affect the child very, very badly. These disparities have to go, must be completely go away from the society. There are natural differences, yes. Biologically, they are different. Okay, they have their own menstrual issues. This should be definitely protected, understood, and respected. Okay, and they have very, very good qualities, excellent qualities that should be understood, appreciated. Okay, whenever and wherever possible. See, age traditionally, there were some ideas of Mataji was very keen about reformation in the womanhood. The Tali, the Mangal Sutra that the lady wears, was a sign from those days, which came from the times when a man has to go to the, as a productive family, where he has to maybe kill an animal or live in the forest, manage the family, where he kills an animal, brings a portion, a teeth or something of the animal, and makes as a kind of a gift to the wife. From there, that has become a kind of a status to the women, and now the gold and whatever they've been given become a huge issue. And the man and the women should understand, okay, what is important for the family. Sometimes there are situations where economically they are not very good. They got to go on a frugal way to manage life. But many times the woman has to go through the frugal situation, but the man does not go through it. The sign, the chastity is something equal to a man and a woman. The society thinks only the women has to go through that. Yes, genetically, science-wise, there is a difference. Of course, the sperm that goes into the woman's body stays there for a month. During this period, if there is some other sperm that goes inside, it will definitely ensure the woman is affected. Her organs are definitely damaged and she can get into all kinds of ailments in the body. So the society wants to put certain controls to ensure that, okay, that nothing wrong happens here. And Swamiji beautifully gives a poem which is translated as follows: to observe sexual morality is a duty common to both the genders, obviously. However, if it is broken due to the inherent force of the wondrous nature, the woman gets identified because she, unfortunately, is the person who carries the brunt of the issue. But the man moves around as a noble person while the woman is scoffed by the society. Therefore, intelligent women consider the virtue of sexual morality as dearer than their own lives. What a beautiful poem from our Maharishi. Equal rights. Today, the world over, we talk about equal rights for the women. It's all only in paper, not in practice, not in the mind. Though we say 50% of the world are women, okay, all that position has been given, but the honor and respect is not provided to women at home. The same people who profess 50% or whatever, but for their own women at home, they treat them very, very badly. Social ills, what they go through, they are the second-class citizens of the society. Many religions, many practices do not offer equal rights to the women. And unfortunately, today they become a sexual object in the commercial advertisements. There are advertisements where the product has no meaning, no bearing on a woman, but she is portrayed as a sex object in the advertisements. Female infanticide is becoming a huge issue, though it is coming down nowadays, but it's still been a major issue in most of the parts of the world. And today, a lady going to the office, we see kind of problems she goes through. She lacks security. All kinds of misuse happens in the office, whether she going to the office place, in the office space, and getting back home. And of course, it is not that only a man troubles a woman, but also there is, Swamiji says, there are two laws which are against the women. One is the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law. There are troubles in many families where these two people don't go together. Okay, one of them takes dominant position and hurts the other person. Sometimes they think it is the right to do. A mother thinks the right for me to undermine the daughter-in-law and take advantage of this lady. This definitely has to definitely leave this earth, and definitely there must be equal right and there must be respect provided to the both the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law. As Swamiji says, born of a woman and weaned on her milk, living with the help of another woman, reads the true worth of women. What a beautifully he says. And with these words, he says beautifully the role of how important a woman in society is. See, nobody else said very good about women than our Maharishi. See, I realize the greatest women, as well as the fact that all human beings are the gift of women. What more can a man say about a woman? He has always given a very special place for a lady at home. Coming to child rearing, okay, bearing is one, rearing is other, okay, and including even economic matters, there's got to be equal responsibility. See, in a family where the wife is provided the responsibility and authority to manage the children and the economic matters, it is very well managed. But take an example, for example, so a house where the husband is no more. For example, the lady manages the house nicely. Though it is difficult for the family to go through that situation, but she is somehow able to manage the situation and go about managing the family and the children very well. But the same family or another situation where assume that the husband is, the wife is no more, but the man cannot manage as much as a woman can manage that. We see many families where the mother is not there. Children's growth, the capabilities, their habits are definitely asking, and there are a lot of gaps in between in the way they are brought up. So what's our responsibility? Okay. So they are great, they are special, and we should definitely ensure we give them the exact space as Vedatrians. Okay, it's our responsibility to safeguard and appreciate the greatest of humankind. See, the physical and mental qualities of parents, okay, have a bearing on the child's character. I always say, in my experience of doing counseling for the last about 20 years, when we make a statement, in a family where the wife takes the upper hand, the family where the wife takes the upper hand, the happiness level in the whole family will be much higher. Or suppose in a family where the man takes the upper hand, the happiness level will be much, much lower. For example, the husband says, yes, you are capable, you have the capabilities, you have the talent, so you go ahead, whatever you do is fine for the family, I'll support you completely. If that space is provided, no wife will do anything wrong. All that she will do is only for the husband and for the children. But the family where he says, no, I am the boss of the house, I am the man. He just comes with the authority and says, just listen to what I'm saying. In the family, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, the happiness will be much, much, much lower. You can compare your own houses, your own house, your friends, your relatives' houses, where the woman is given a special treatment. She's given space, she is given a position and some power. Okay, the overall happiness of the family will be very, very high. The kind of pain that she goes through during her periods or pregnancy, okay, it's absolutely very high. During that period, if only the husband supports her, okay, gives her extra space, okay, the child will definitely be very, very good. See, actually, I've seen many, many families. I counsel a lot of children who are born, okay, with some kind of problems. I see a lot of special children who have difficulties in hearing, speaking, walking, sometimes even doing any activity. They can't. Autistic children. Children of cerebral palsy, mental retardation. We see children with all kinds of mental issues. These are special children. See, today, even today, there is no proof or there is no scientific evidence as to what is the cause of these issues. But I would have personally counseled about 30, 40 families with such children. One thing is very evident is such children have, when they were in the womb of the mother and father were not in good terms. The mother went through some mental torture, some difficulty. Okay, could be in terms of the food she took, the emotional support given by the husband, or the problems she went through the in-laws or whatever. But everyone has gone through this. But still, it is not the complete proof that there was an issue. But it is very evident that if only the child, okay, when she was in the womb, the mother was given the right space and position and power and the right support given, definitely the child would have been a much, much better human being when she came out to this world. So it was the onus on the husband, the in-laws, and everybody in the house to ensure they give the right space to the women so that she is regarded very well and supported by the family. See, who else can do better than our Maharishi? Okay, the way he treated his own family, the way he supported women all over the world. Okay, he says the greatest women becomes evident when the fact all of them are women's gifts. Okay, everybody, I says, half the family is women, half the population is women. The balance half is the gift of women. Can it be a better noble deed than this? Only those noble souls who have taken up the task of serving humankind virtuously, along with their life partners, will full regard for mankind of own success, obviously. So when the women is given the right space, okay, there's a lot of success in the family, happiness in the family, and blessing, okay. Blessing the life partner produces good results. And you bless from the heart, my husband, my wife must be very good, happy, healthy, emotionally, physically, in all ways. Okay. These qualities, thanks to our Maharishi's blessings prayer, it's a beautiful thing. And nobody else in the world decided to have a special day for the wife. Only our Maharishi decided to have this special day. And we celebrate every year, 30th of August, all over the world. Okay, but I would say it's only a formality on that day. But if only she's appreciated all the day through the year, okay, the wife will ensure the house is a beautiful home and everything happens to the satisfaction of everybody in the house. A beautiful poem from Maharishi translates like this: I venerate my wife who was magnanimously discharged herself from the bonds of her home, family, and friends, leaving them behind to accept me as her husband, according to the dictates of the culture, and share my responsibilities as a part of her own duties. I look upon her and a service to me and society as a boon granted to me. Beautiful. Now, let us take how women is, because if you see the way the words are coined, he and she. Everywhere if you see, the male is part of the female. The lady is part of the man. He and she. Why is this S? Because special. Merch is she's very special. Man and women, WO, stands for the womb in which she carries all of us. We all came from the womb. I was thinking, why is female and male? Then only I realized FE stands for iron. She's an iron lady. She goes through the worst situations in her life. The pregnancy, the delivery, the menstrual issues, the family problems, the emotional issues, you name anything, she is so strong, like an iron. Okay? So that's how the word Fe. For Fe, we all know in chemistry, the Fe stands for iron. Now, as Vedatrians, what's our role? Let's not worry about what happens outside. First, in our own houses, in our own places where we are responsible, where we have a place, how are we treating? As Maharishi said, okay, we are all his, give a special place women, we are all his children. Let us treat our women at home, okay, beautifully, and respect they deserve. Let us provide the respect they deserve. A woman's progress is the progress of the children. A country's progress is in keeping the progress with associated women. Okay, women has achieved big things in life, in the world. Okay, obviously the country and the world will progress. Now, as Vedatrians, what's our role? To the mother you have at home, please shower love. I can see so many stories I see as the counselor. I meet a lot of people, okay, as they become old, they're not provided the adequate love. I went to a village, the Maharishi village, for counseling. I met a lady there. She's 63 years old. She has 4 children. All the 4 are married and they're staying in the same village. But all the 4 do not take care of the mother. The mother is doing a labor job and taking care of ourselves. While talking there, I was saying, please take care of the lady who are old people, and sometimes they may require some money. Please give money. This lady got up. She got irritated. She said, no, I don't want money. You know, if children give me money, I will not take it. But sir, I expect one thing. All my 4 children, they go near my house, they go past my house every day. When they pass my house, please ask them to step into my house and ask me, Mummy, how are you? Mummy, did you have your food? Amma, nalla irukingla? Amma, saaptingla? Ask them to ask these 2 questions. That is good enough for me. But the children are not able to do that. As a wife, what does she require? Some compassion. Compassion for the problem she goes through. Be with her, support her, give some respect. She deserves respect. Space, she has a lot of talents. Okay, give the opportunity for her to grow. Appreciate her. Okay, I mean, many times women cook at home. We don't even bother to say the food is good. When the food is not good, we always say something nonsense. But when the food is good, we don't appreciate it all. And to your daughter, motivate the child. Give them confidence. I am there for you. Whatever happens, I will stand by you. Today, when the child knows, the daughter knows, I am studying in a school, I am going to the college, I am going for a job, I am getting married, I am becoming a mother, but my father is there. He will take care of me. Whatever happens, I can go back to my father. Please give the comfort. I see houses where the daughter is married off. The father says, don't come back here. I am handling one family right now. This lady is very young, just about 28 years old, married 4 years back. She has 2 small children, 2 years and 1 year. She is facing torture in the in-laws place. She calls the mother. Mother says, talk to the father. Father says, don't call me. If you have a problem, don't go and talk to your husband. She said, he's not supporting. He's the person who's torturing me. Don't call me. You are married off. You are off the house. Where she will go? Many a times I see such children committing suicide. So, as Vedatrians, our role is to ensure our daughters, our daughter-in-laws are treated with happiness, respect. Let the daughter be like a daughter. She came from some other house. Why can't we give support to her? Let us do that. They deserve this. And as Vedatri Maharishi's children, whichever lady we come forward in our life, whether in our own houses, the society, or the place we work, or we study, I think it is very extremely important. We give them a special place and support them, and definitely give them a very, very unique place. We all celebrate Wife Appreciation Day. Sometimes I see it has become a formality to hold your wife's hand, your husband's hand, but deep inside your mind, you really appreciate her? Let us think. Maharishi did not make this day as a formality. He meant every word of it. He wanted you to really understand what this lady does for you. She deserves to be honored, to be supported. And what said this word of appreciation will do magic. She does something. She gives you a good food. She takes care of the family, the children. Okay, it's just appreciation. I see husbands coming home in the evening, demanding coffee, not even asking for one word. How are you? Did you have your food? What more she wants? Let us do that. If only we do that, every day in our Vedatrian's life, a day of appreciation and happiness. So I would request all of us, all the people who are present here, to ensure that we are different. We are not like anybody else. Vedatrian's word over must be different. We should ensure that we give a special place for our women at home in any form. They have children, they have daughters, mothers, daughter-in-law, okay, mother-in-law, whatever they are, they deserve to be different. They should be supported and honored. On that note, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank the organizers for giving this opportunity. And I want to thank all the participants here, okay, for the time on this day. So now I think we can go to the questions. Please ask any question. If I know the answer, I'll share with you. So thank you very much. Valga Valamudan.
Valga Valamudan. Be blessed by the divine. Thank you very much, sir, for the excellent speech on the topic greatness of women. As our Guru beautifully said, women are not superior to men, and also men are not superior to women. Women and men are not equal. But our Guru simply but elegantly says, women are a gift. They are precious treasures. This was beautifully explained by our professor today with his own experience on so much of counseling experience to various families. We wholeheartedly thank you, sir, for giving this excellent presentation as well as the explanation on greatness of women. Dear friends, now the forum is open for discussions. Please click the raise hand button in your Zoom app to ask your questions. While you get ready with the questions, we have some important announcements to make. Please practice Kayakalpa Yoga regularly and improve your immunity system. If not yet learned Kayakalpa Yoga, please visit kayakalpayoga.edu.in or download the Android application. Please also recommend it to your friends and relatives to learn and practice Kayakalpa, especially during this COVID time. WCSC Vision for Wisdom is conducting online foundation courses as well as certificate courses in Tamil and in English. Please visit kundaliniyoga.edu.in to know in more detail. Please refer your friends and relatives to join this course and let all get benefited by practicing our Guru's yogic techniques. Our monthly journal Unbully is also available in the Android application. Please download the Unbully app from the Android Play Store and get access to the premium content of our Guru's speeches. Connect with us on Facebook and YouTube at Sky Yoga TV channel to listen to all the past speeches of our professors on various aspects of Sky Yoga. Karma Yoga principles of Vedatrium suggest donating 1% of our income to the good causes of society. Be generous and donate to the World Community Service Center. There are multiple channels to do that, either through the Unbully app or through our official website vedatri.edu.in. Just to mention, you would get section 80G IT exemption for these donations. Now let us move on to the discussion session. Raman sir, please unmute yourself. T.S. Raman sir, yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Good evening, sir. Audible?
Good evening, sir. Valga Valamudan.
Sir, you have muted yourself. Please unmute yourself, sir. Raman sir.
Yes, I am Rajaram from Chennai.
Yeah, you are audible, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Professor. Sir,
Yes, sir.
I
Good evening.
enjoyed your speech. I enjoyed your speech on greatness of women.
Thank you, sir.
You have touched all the points initiated by our Guruji Vedat Maharishi. I am very much pleased to hear the greatness of women. My question are one or two aspects. While you are dealing with the greatness of women, I want to know why you were touched the biggest cell and the smallest cell. Number one. Number two, while going to doing our religious obligations in Kashi or Varanasi, you said 72 rice balls are offered and a majority are offered to mother. I know what is significance for that one. Third, and you referred female, Fe stands for ferrous iron. Very good. It refers a good address to lady, iron lady. Woman, W-O-M-E, man, a man having womb is called woman. That is also good. Another one, you said the child in the lady's womb at the month of 4 enjoys all feelings of the mother. But contrarily, in Hindu system, that bangle function done at the month of 6th or 8th month. Why difference that? You say 4 months, the baby is able to hear, but the society offering bangles after 6-8 months. Please clarify.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for the array of questions. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, coming to the first question on the cells. Okay, see, actually, why I want to talk about the cell is, the fact is, the female egg is the biggest, the male sperm is the smallest. Why I want to say here is, see, nature could have made them to be same size, or the sperm to be bigger and the leg is smaller, whatever. But why did the nature keep the sperm to be so small, smallest compared to all the cells in the body, and the egg to be the biggest of all the cells in the body? Maybe because somewhere a man should not claim that he contributed to in a bigger way, okay, to the baby's growth or baby's creation or whatever. This is my view. Okay. Coming to the pindam, okay. See, why they are given to that, I don't understand. I don't know. Because I saw some literature on this. When you do the tarpanam or whatever you do in Kashi or wherever you do, Varanasi, they keep the 50% given to the mother. So, in ancient times, there's a reason always that the mother is supported, the lady is supported much more than a man.
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, okay, compared to the Fe, okay, I mean the iron lady, okay, it just, see, actually it's not that, this is the reason. When they name the reason, maybe they had some other intention. But it all falls in place. The lady is special. She has a womb. She is very strong. Strong like an iron. Okay. So I thought maybe by intention, maybe by design, or maybe by his chance, but it is falling in place as they are today.
Okay.
Coming to the bangle ceremony, why not in the 4th month? Why not in the 7th month? The 4th month, the child is started understanding. The 7th month onwards, the child starts moving, laughing, giggling. So when the bangles are put in the lady's hand, normally they put only glass bangles. Yes. They want the bangles to make sound. When the bangles make sound, the child enjoys inside the feet as the fetus inside the womb. So when the child is enjoying, sails, smiles, moves around, okay, the child grows much better. Okay, this is the I mean, scientific reason for the bangle ceremony is this. Because I was part of many bangle ceremonies. Okay, I have read some studies on this. Because the 7th month, the child can understand much more. So the nice sound that the bangle creates, okay, it creates a lot of positive vibration in the body of the mother. The child enjoys that. It goes much better. That's what I understand, sir. Maybe you can correct me if somewhere there are mistakes. You can. Yeah, I would look at you are a very learned person, very senior person. You can enlighten me much more on this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Very good reply. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Be blessed by the divine. Any more questions from our participants today?
See, one more thing I want to share with Mr. Ramesh and others, everybody here. Mr. Ramesh, while he announced, he said, we are doing this online course Okay, I mean in English and Tamil.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there's a small addition to that. Okay, starting from 1st October, there will be courses in English, Tamil, and Kannada. We're going to add Telugu, Malayalam, Hindi soon. But right now, Kannada is ready. This coming 1st of October, we'll have courses from all three languages, English, Tamil, and Kannada. So you can, the courses are being sent to all people. You can forward to your friends all over the world. Okay, they want to come on board, they can join the courses through online, through kundaliniyoga.edu.in. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the info. And dear meditators, as our professor explained, WCSC IT team is taking all the efforts to, and Vision for Wisdom, everyone is working in the back end to promote our Guru's techniques into various languages. As our professor rightly pointed out, from 1st of October, the Kannada language is included, and in the coming days, other languages will also be included in the certificate courses as well as the foundation courses. And now, Radha Ravichandran ma'am, please, you may ask your question, ma'am.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Excellent,
ma'am.
sir. Thanks for speaking about the greatness of women, sir. I
Thank you,
have
ma'am.
a question, sir. You
Yes,
spoke
ma'am.
from the man's perspective, sir. But I feel in many places, women are the reason for the women's suffering and ill and other things. They are the main reason. What is your advice for the women? For example, we see so many serials where women are displayed as the villain and other things. Similarly, daughter-in-law, mother-in-law, you quoted, it has been going on since long period. Why women allow themselves to be exploited through them? What is the remedy for this?
Okay.
I don't talk about Manavalakali women, sir. They are different. But what is the solution for this? They only go forward and expose themselves to whether it be advertisements or whether it be serials. Or without the cooperation of women, nothing against the women can be done. Men have changed a lot. They have started respecting women. They have started giving women so much of rights and privileges and help and everything. I feel women taking alcohol. Why this is happening? How can this be solved? What is your suggestion, sir? Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Very good question. See, actually, yes, as you said, there are a lot of places where this happens. I did not talk about mother-in-law, daughter-in-law. Our own Maharishi has given in his poems. Okay, he says two laws are a problem. One is mother-in-law, one is daughter-in-law. Okay, of course, been there for quite some time. See, actually, today, the women do not respect themselves. The same mother-in-law was a daughter-in-law some time back. Okay, so what she went through, what she should say is, I was going through difficulty those days. I'll ensure my daughter-in-law will not suffer the same thing. But somehow the mind is like that. Today, for example, you know about TV serials. Why TV serials are so negative? Every TV serial is negative. Why? They are doing a commercial job. They don't care what happens to society, what happens to the family at home. And why they are like this? Because every human mind looks for negativity. Suppose I start a serial. I give a new story I'm going to give you. A beautiful family, happy husband, wonderful wife, loving children, a family without any problems. Every day there's a very peace, harmony, happiness at home. Suppose I take a story like this. Will any of you see this movie or the serial? You will not. So the mind is negative. From age-old tradition, the mind has always been looking forward to negative things. Today, okay, my house, I am having problem. My neighbor is suffering, I am happy. My neighbor is unhappy, I am very happy. Neighbor is happy, I will not like it. This is the way the mind is tutored, trained. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, today we were actually those days we had joint families. Okay, there was a different situation. They became nuclear families. So all the more reason the wife has to be respected at home. Not only wife, the daughter, whatever it is. See, today I'll tell you, I see hundreds of families suffering. But here only the man has to understand, if only I give a special place to my wife, my entire family will be happy. See, suppose I tell my wife, you're the best. Go ahead and do whatever you want. I'll support you. Will my wife go to the whole world and say, I am the person and I am the boss in the house? She doesn't want to say that. A man has to realize this. See, it will take some time, okay, and maybe it will take long time for all the men to understand and give special position to women. Till then, the suffering is going to continue. But all I want is, as Vedatrians, I see even Vedatrian families, there are issues. So let us first stop in our own families. Then wherever we come across, where we go, we counsel, we do something, let us support those families. So they are absolutely fine. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the nice explanation. The name with Redmi, please unmute yourself. Please introduce yourself.
Good evening, sir. I am Dhanlakshmi from Perangalathur. Really very fantastic one. As a gent talking about ladies is especially, it is really wonderful and very nice, sir. I am having one question. I would like, what is it? If the child is as a special child, as you are told in your speech, no? If it is a special child, both are cause for it, isn't it? But both are cause for it, or both families imprints like that, everything is reason for that. But the husband is told the wife only know for that reason. Why it is like that, and what is the remedy for that, sir? Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am. Good question, actually. See, actually, even today, there is no evidence or proof scientifically why a child has become special. But in my experience, all I want to say is, because I interview, I counsel a lot of families where the child is special, some autistic problems, okay, some MR cases, CP cases. But what I see here is telling differences when the child was in the womb, there was between the husband and wife, there was an issue. But is there a proof enough? I can't say that because I have not made a survey and a study in a scientific way. I am only a counselor and a psychologist. To that extent, I'm saying. So all I'm saying is, if your child has to be good, if the child has to be intelligent, smart, beautiful, okay, you ensure that when the mother is pregnant, you ensure that her emotional being, physical well-being, social well-being, her psyche is beautiful. Because till today, science has not proved why it happens. And there is no cure. Unfortunately, for cerebral palsy, mental retardation, autism, okay, there is no cure. Only you can give some treatment here and there, make them manage situations. But what we should do is, at least you treat the mother beautifully, nicely, keep her in a happy state of mind. At least the child does not become anything wrong actually. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, sir. Last question, sir. Any experience regarding women taking to alcohol, yes, coming for counseling, anything like that, sir? Why this has developed in our country, sir? Because of Western culture, or it is there in rural areas also, like you go to visit your VSP village projects and all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. So actually, many women think that I want to be like a man. They think being manly is brave. It is nonsense. Okay? A woman has to be a woman, a man has to be a man. But the man do whatever, his body constituency is different. A woman's biology is different. A woman drinks, it will have telling effects on her body. Even a husband, a man also will suffer. But the suffering for a woman who's drinking is much, much more. But why? Because she wants to show off. Go to the pub, spend time with a male boyfriend, girlfriend, here spend time. She wants to show to the world that she is very masculine. She's absolutely come of age. Okay, she wants to show that I am absolutely different. Okay, which is wrong psychologically. There's a needs treatment. Such people are to be told, explained. Okay, many times what happens is in the house, when the relationship between the parents and the child is not in good taste, where the child cannot express to the father and mother what she needs, such things happen. Okay, because in my experience, okay, if only the father and mother, okay, give a lot of space to the child, allow the child to express whatever she has or he has, such children do not go astray. But in a house where the father and mother are very strict, they don't let the child talk, they impose things on the child looks for opportunity to do something wrong later in life without knowing it is wrong. Okay, but the way it is going, it is increasing nowadays. Okay, it's a very, very bad state of affair. Only time will tell how it will going to come out in a bigger way. Okay, I only hope the whole world, okay, adopts to Vedatrium. At least those families will not vote for these things. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Is it happening in rural areas also, sir? Villages also?
Rural is there, but not that much, okay? Because if you see in the cities, it is very high. Rural areas, I'm seeing a lot of villages seen. Okay, it's not that much. It is, at least in the Tamil Nadu village where I have gone, I have not seen any. There are very, very few. They want to take in a very, very small quantity. They take. They normally take what they do. They take toddy. They don't toddy is not available easily, but they get toddy from the palm tree or from the coconut tree. They take toddy. But going to Arak is very less, but it is happening. But in cities, the pub culture is very, very common, okay, which is really a menace, I would say. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Uma Srikanth.
Uma Srikanth, ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Thank you, sir, for a very valuable speech. I've got a question, sir.
Please.
A very old person in our family is showing traces of dementia, sir. She's 83 years old. Which doctor has to be consulted? A neurologist or a psychologist?
Depends upon the see. Actually, okay. Today there's something called geriatrics. Okay, they handle old people. Okay, you can go to a geriatrician. Okay, they will provide the right support. Okay, and of course, it's a neurological problem. It's a neurological problem.
Please come again.
It's called
okay,
geriatrics. 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 Okay, there's a separate division called old people. There's a separate division called geriatrics. Okay, you can approach those doctors, and of course, it's a neurological problem. Sometimes they may require psychological support. Don't go to a psychiatrist. They only know how to give medicines. Okay, please, maybe they can go to a psychologist, okay, to see whether they can be counseled, support provided. But age is a problem. How much they can understand is an issue. Okay, but in such cases, the support of the family is very important. The family should support them, be with them, comfort them. That is the biggest support the old people can get, actually. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. Bye.
See, I have put my number in the chat box. Okay, you can note my number in case you want to talk to me personally, call me, whatever. You can always, you're welcome. My WhatsApp number and the mobile number is there. Okay, you are welcome to call me, anything. We can something personal you want to discuss with me, you're welcome to call. There are no charges, not to worry on that. Thank you so much. Any other questions, please?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for patiently answering all our questions.
Thank you, Mr. Ramesh. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you very much.
And we thank you very much for sharing your insights and divine thoughts today. Dear Sky Meditators, it's now time for us to express our gratitude to our professor. Please come to Durya state. Professor M.K. Janaki Raman sir, be blessed by the divine. His good health, be blessed by the divine. His loving family, be blessed by the divine. His divine service, be blessed by the divine. Now let us offer our blessings to our professor who conducted divine state meditation today. Professor Radha Ravichandran ma'am, be blessed by the divine. Her good health, be blessed by the divine. Her loving family, be blessed by the divine. Her divine service, be blessed by the divine. We would like to extend our blessings to the Sky Meditators for their kind donations made yesterday. Your generous donations will help us a lot to serve the society. By the grace of divine, may you and your family enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, prosperity, wisdom, and peace. We are happy to bring the following online programs live from Aliyar Temple of Consciousness tomorrow. Morning 5:30 a.m. 9 Center Meditation in Tamil. 6 a.m. Exercises in Tamil. 7 a.m. 9 Center Meditation in English. By 11 a.m. there is a speech in Tamil on the topic Mayakamum Teliyum by Professor Samathu Rani from Coimbatore. Evening 6 p.m. Divine State Meditation in Tamil. 6:30 p.m. there will be a retelecast of morning's Tamil speech. 7:30 p.m. Duryatita meditation in Malayalam, and by 7:55 p.m. there is a speech in Malayalam on the topic Body, Mind and Soul by Professor Anita Mohan from Ambalapula. Please share the program invite with your friends and relatives. Let everyone take part in this spiritual journey and get benefited. We thank our beloved President Arulnidhi Padmashri S.K. Mailanandan sir for his support and guidance. See you all tomorrow with another interesting session. Till then, be safe, practice our Kundalini Yoga. This is Ramesh from the Aliyar World Community Service Center IT team. Let us conclude the program with the World Blessing Prayer. May the world be blessed with plenty of rain. The farmers work to produce an abundance of grain. Let the practitioners of all trades prosper, flourish and grow, and culture progress through the need to share and grow. Let the rules be beyond feelings of anger or fear, illiteracy, poverty, and all evils made to disappear. Let the true lamp of knowledge burn steady and bright. Our sense of duty guide us along paths always right. Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Good night.